Alright, hey guys, what's crappening? This is gonna be part 3 of that, haul I got at a, local convention. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I collect, as some of you know, I collect in-the-mouth covers. Yeah, just gonna jump right into it, because I don't know, don't have a ton of time. These are just gonna be all, like, shorter videos, I think. Anyway, it's, anytime a character is in the mouth of anything anymore, and I'm pretty vague about it now, I have to get it, so. It's a cool Supergirl one. And I've got, like, a full long box now full of them. And there's very few, I mean, there's always more of them out there. There's always a random Conan book I missed or something. Batman 1,000,000. This is one I had heard of, and I never owned, so it's cool to find that. I think that was just $1 for that one. Generation Hope. I collect any and all X-Men and X-related number ones. I have a full long box full of those as well. This was a pickup because it's got Daredevil on the cover. And Daredevil's my guy. Cool, 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 cool. I like that book a lot. Probably lower print, maybe even. I'm out of my fastest water. Amazing Fantasy 16. You guys ever heard of that? This is actually was a good read. There's 16, 17, and 18, I believe. And it was kind of like a what if continuation of, like, I guess what would have happened between Amazing Fantasy 15 and Spider-Man 1. This one, the Frankensurfer. You guys ever read this one? It's good. It's a dope Frankenstein cover. I used to have this one. I got it back. Going in my Frankenstein box. Got a full short box of those. I think I have a full run of his Marvel Monster Frankenstein run. That was gibberish. Monster of Frankenstein. Okay. A nice way to stack these. Okay. I guess let's do this stack, and I'll just do 2. Okay. So this is, Punisher, what, volume 4, technically? 3 or 4, number 1? I think it's volume 3, number 1. I love the pink. It's like a foil. It's pretty fucking sick. I've already got one of those. That'll be for sale on my Instagram page. And again, I collect all X-Men number 1s. Even the shit from the 90s. God, I need a drink. The worst cotton mouth. There's my boy Sleepwalker. Fucking love Sleepwalker. Underrated character for sure. Man, I'm gonna pause this because I can pause this because technology is great. So I'll be right back after I go get a drink. No. Okay, sorry. Dog says hi. Caught in the act. Dexter. All right, where were we, boys and girls, and everything in between? I picked up a nice little Daredevil run. These were all $1 each, but I think they came out to being 50 cents each. Because I got so many. Good Sabretooth one. I used to have a full run of Daredevil. Sold it off. And then now I have a pretty hefty run. I'm just sort of slowly building another one. But I don't need every issue. I'm just trying to get the really good stories. Some of the ones I didn't get the chance to read. And like just cool covers. But I'm not attached to a lot of them. Wolverine annual number 1. I don't know. Junk. Another Wolverine annual number 1. Junk. I don't know how some of these got in here. This one's dope though. Number 1, Mike Diodato Jr. Cool. I've got these now. I got a nice little Batman run too. I'm not a big Batman guy. I'm a little Batman guy. That's Scarface. Cool. 701. I really need to invest in a camera stand rather than just going with Steadicam here. What's this? Why'd I get this? Oh, because it's, I guess, the first appearance of the Bogart. I don't know. I don't know. Can't be any worse than Beefeater in Justice League Europe. Batman number 2. I know I got one of those when Rebirth came around. I bought like 5 copies of number 1. A couple variants. But then I know I got 1 too, so now I at least have a second one, so I could sell a set or whatever. This one just looked cool. Batman Beyond. It's in a Batman Anniversary variant as well. It's the Lords of the Beyond. Justice Lords Beyond. Whatever the fuck, sorry. My bad. That book. Swipe of what? X Factor 6. Batman Blackgate. Number 1. Daredevil fighting Claw. Ulysses. Why is that such a name? There's another stupid Wolverine number 1. But it's cool. Soul Taker. I'll be keeping that one. It's just dope. It looks dope. Oh man. What's this? Cool. I don't even remember what this was. This was from a day and a half ago, so I already forgot what's in most of these stacks. So I'm kind of surprised. A lot of it was just like heat of the moment, impulse grabbing, not paying much attention to it. Cool. Chapter 1 and 3. I need to get 2, I guess. I already have one of these, so this is probably one of them's probably a double. Maybe I have number 2. I probably have this one. I have like 2 or 3 Frankencastle books, and I know one of them is like a Wolverine fight. Ugh, excuse me. There's some snot in my mouth. This is one of the few Avengers I needed out of my full run of Volume 1. 1 through 402. I was missing 12, and I picked up 2 of them in this lot here. No, 2 or 3. Maybe 4, even. I know I need less than 10 now. I think I need like 8 or 9 issues still. Who's winning the game? Niners. My Packers fucking won today to clinch a bye position. And I believe Niners are playing for the other bye. Oh, sports ball. This looked cool. It's probably like Damien in there, I presume. Adam Kubert. This was cool. This was a good pickup. God, sorry guys. My hand's shaking right now. The Flying Dick. Grayson and Deadman. These look cool together. I'm gonna probably keep both. I like Darkseid covers. This is stupid. I'm gonna sell this junk. But I'll read it first, or at least look it over. This is cool. I'll keep that. Zombie Moon Rising. I like that cover a lot. Pete Tomasi's a good writer. This is kind of gay. I like it though. Looks like Scott Collins. It's not, is it? Oh well, Philip Tan has that art style kind of as well. This is a Frank Werger. Can't read that. Whitgery. Whatever. Couldn't tell you. Ooh, it's the bear. So, I think in one of the previous videos I found a bear cover. I collect bear covers. I'm preparing for the Great Bear War. Coming soon to an Instagram near you. Joe the Barbarian number 1. House of Mystery number 1. Hunterkind number 1. Hinterkind. I have that book. I've not read it. Dude, I'm pumped to find these. American Splendor, 1, 2. Have you guys seen the movie? Paul Giamatti? And 3. Very excited to find those. As was this as well. Batlash, number 1. One of the few DC number 1s. One of the few characters I don't have a number 1 of. I didn't have a number 1 of, so. I'll go another minute or two here. What a mess. What's going on? Jimmy Garoppolo, you're overrated. Fuck you, stupid Niners fans, for knocking the Packers out of the playoffs so many times. You two Seahawks. Especially Seahawks recently. Sorry, that's fuzzy. Bumbo. Well, back to comics. Shazam! I like the Shazam movie. It's pretty good. This is the origin of the new Shazam. This was like a $10, $15 book when the movie was coming out. Ooh, ow. Sorry, I was watching the play. Dude got hit. Oh, it's football. And it's dropped down to, we could hardly sell it for $5 now. I paid $3 for this one. Because I sold mine for 10 or 15. I think I got 10 for it when it was hot. And it's actually just a good book. And I like the movie. And you know, whatever. Fuck you. This is a book I have, but X-Men's hot right now, so I thought I could just get that to resell. What's this? This was purchased as a Submariner cover crossover. I collect those viciously. Ooh, this one's cool. Days of Future Now or whatever. Yeah. I have that. I used to have this. It's a good dollar bin book. You fucking key collector fiends or whatever. I do not partake in that. Ooh, yeah. Thrill of the Hunt. Fantastic Four 500. I believe I have all of the anniversary issues of Fantastic Four now. I might need to get 100 again. I used to have one. I don't remember if I still do. Boot. I know for sure I have all the rest. This is one I'm positive I have. I just really like the cover. And let's burn. Okay. This one's I'm also pretty sure I have, but the cover didn't seem too familiar to me. Like, if I got it, it was just one like I grabbed and I got a bunch of them and I never really looked at it. Otherwise, I think I might have been missing it. I don't know. I don't remember. I have a list, but I didn't go up that high. Like, I skipped that little area of the 300s because I didn't want to go through all my books because I know I'm only missing like 2. Whatever. This was cool. The Dr. Doom purchase alone. I have doubles of a lot of my Avengers. Because a lot of them are newsstand and regular direct editions, and others because, say it's an Avenger issue with Daredevil on the cover, then I have it in my Daredevil cover box. But I would still like to have one because I'm obsessive and super OCD about it, and whatever, I'll double up on them so I can have one in my Avengers box. So anytime Spider-Man is with the Avengers on the cover, I have to have that in my Spider-Man box. And, you know, so on and so forth. First appearances are often, might be up on a wall in a different box, so I gotta get 2 of a lot of the keys. Oh, it sucks being me, you know. I got a bunch of Avenger books. Oh, yeah, because they had all backs of Vengeance. And, 2 for $1 bin. And it were $0.25 each for what I got from that guy. So I got all parts. I think one of them was somewhere in here, but all parts of the Avenger issues of Acts of Vengeance, because that was a series, what do you want to call it? A whole universe spanning event, whatever. That is a Flash 123 cover homage swipe thing. Showed those. I got a Blade Runner #1. Drop that. This I was pumped to get. I've got the lenticular version, and I have all those Marvel Legacy books. I stupidly bought a whole set of them when they came out, and in addition to buying doubles and stuff. But this was one of the last ones I didn't have the original one that it's based off of. So I'm still missing the Moon Knight one. It's a Sienkiewicz cover. But that and like maybe one of the other X-Men related ones. But I have almost all the other lenticular ones and their original. So yeah, just pumped to find that. It's not in the best condition, but who cares? I don't care. Well, it's allowing me 20 minutes, so maybe I'll just go the full 20. The last two videos were around the 10-minute mark. I kind of wanted to keep it there, but there's still like 2 giant piles to get through. Green Arrow #1. Just I don't know. It's a good book, good series. I've had, and I know I've read this issue before, but I've had like 2 and 3 or 1 and 3, or it might have been 1, 3, and 4. I've never had the full set. I know that for sure. Oh, here's a biggie. Not only is it the official Marvel index to The Amazing Spider-Man #1, Crack of Doom, thick. Okay, it's also Prepare Yourself. Because how many times have you seen this in your dollar bins and skipped over it? It is also the original Steve Ditko rendition of Amazing Fantasy. This was drawn first. And then Stan was like, nah, that's not fully doing it for me. Kirby, what do you got? Let's see your version. Nah, we're going to go with Kirby's. And maybe they're trying to do it at the exact same time, but whatever. Yeah, the only other way you're really going to get this cover is if you get a Spider-Man 700, the like 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, whatever it is, Ditko variant. And the color is a lot darker, it's more enhanced. So this is an awesome collector piece for me. I've sold these for 15 to 20 bucks a piece as this, whereas it would be hard to sell this for anything less than like 3. Or anything more than 3, yeah. Mint, you know, bright popping mint, maybe near mint. Sorry. Oh my god. Fumbling my words. Maybe $5. Sorry. Some Spider-Man completists might just be like, oh shoot, that looks like an old cool 80s #1. I'll pay $5 for that. If that's one of the first ones they get. Like I was a sucker and paid 20 bucks for my Web of Spider-Man #1. So at most this is a $5 book. But as this, just for a collector piece for people that don't know it, you can, you know, you can get some big money for that. When people finally catch on and they suck them all up off the market, that's going to be a rare book. So I almost urge collectors to hoard that book away. Excuse me. I need another water break. Gargle, gargle, gargle. Okay, not another, it's the first Sinky cover of the vid. I'm building up a big Sienkiewicz. Whatever the fuck, however you want to say it. That guy. Cover collection. And I've got a little stack, probably that big. Oh, come here. Probably would go up to here off the table. And I'm gonna try, I don't know, I might like, I'll keep a couple, but I'm gonna do like a big lot and just like $100 for a bunch of Sienkiewicz covers. Sienkiewicz. That's how you should be saying it, I think. Bill Sienkiewicz. Whatever. Mr. Bill. Cool Dazzler book, Dazzler #2. Enchantress is there. And if you look really closely, where is he? I have to find it. There he is. I am Hollywood. Spider-Man. So it's going to my Spider-Man cover crossover thing. I've missed that for so many years. The cat creeping around. Woo! Suicide. Cool. Well, that's 20 minutes. Here's a. God damn it. Excuse me. That's a Daredevil. I was gonna say that's a Daredevil Miller cover. That's a Miller Daredevil cover. Pardon me. I'm just being repulsive at this point. I have doubled my Dazzler collection because I only had 2 going into this. I had Dazzler number 1 and one with Doctor Doom, which is a silly one. Now I have 4. Oh, this was cool. One of the best things I picked up. It's Spider-Man. Now I have this already, of course, because I've got an amazing full run of Volume 1. But it's a Spider-Man 48 coverless. Awesome, dude. Probably smells really good. You guys want to smell it? Smell it. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I will be back with another video to get through the rest of these. Gonna get wild here. Got some Gambit, some Sabretooth, some more Sabretooth. Ooh, that's thick. Yeah. That's a trade paperback, buddy. Cool. So, stick around. You'll see even more Avengers. Supernova. All right. Later.